Yes, just moments ago, the fire was put out by a different superhero carrying a water tower. Eyewitnesses say they've never seen this superhero before, but they think it was no more than the size of a baby. There's no knowing who or what this creature is, but it saved the people of Queensland, Australia.
I saved you this time, Dad, but not again. I'm too young to do fires.
Janet, is there something I ought to know? Thermo Man.
Yes.
I'm Thermo Man.
You are Thermo Man, a superhero from the planet Ultron.
You can fly, you wear this helmet, and you have amazing powers.
Yeah, and you're busy mates with Luke Skywalker and the Ewoks.
Luke Skywalker?
Tyler, shut up. You'll confuse him. He thinks he's from another planet.
Yeah, whereas I am from another planet.
I'm really confused.
George, you have to believe us. You are Thermo Man.
Right. I am Thermo Man.
And the thing is, cuz, you still got all your powers. You just forgotten you got them. So all we gotta do is retrain you to use them properly.
Right.
So we're gonna teach you how to fly, how to melt icebergs, how to plug volcanoes.
How to tap dance.
Tyler, tap dancing isn't a superpower.
Sure, it's bloody difficult.
The thing is...
What about knitting?
Shut up! George, listen to me. We are gonna bring Thermo Man back, and everything's gonna be just fine. That's it, yeah, no, keep your head a little bit lower, that's it. All right, you got it, boy. That's great, George. You're not doing without the kid. Okay, George, here he comes. Just be stronger. You'll be better this time. Come on, boy. Boom!
And we return to our top story this morning, the somber news that a meteor has unexpectedly changed course and will now hit the Earth in 24 hours, obliterating all life on the planet. Already around the world there are scenes of mass panic on the streets, but here in Britain the Prime Minister has urged people to remain calm. He and other world leaders also made another appeal to Thermo Man to reappear and save us. We'll have more on this in a moment, but now the weather.
As far as today is concerned, it should be dry and there'll be a fair amount of sunshine just about everywhere. But tomorrow, very different. It's going to be dark and we'll have winds up to 14,000 miles an hour.
What a beautiful day. And either I'm not sniffing properly or the world is absolutely fine. Hooray!
Right.
And the retraining's going really well. Arnie says if I remain calm and focused, I'll be able to start rescuing people again in about a week. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Couldn't start any sooner, like, say, 24 hours.
Why 24 hours?
Well, I think there's something you ought... What does Arnie mean, remain calm and focused?
He says that my memory's in such a delicate state that if I panic at all or get a sudden shock, I'll forget everything that I've already learned. Be back to square one.
Right.
So, what did you want to tell me?
Nothing.
Great. I wonder what Arnie's going to teach me today.
Well, and this is just a wild hunch. Maybe how to catch and throw large objects.
Interesting.
Like meteors, that kind of thing.
Could be tricky, because we'd have to find a meteor to practice on. Where are we going to find one of those?
I'll go and get Ollie.
Hey, Janet, could you imagine if there really was a meteor heading for Earth at this very second? You know, just when I've lost my memory. That'd be about the worst coincidence in the entire history of the planet. Oh, me and my warped imagination.
Where's our daughter?
There's a meteor heading towards Earth at this very moment. We want to see it before we all die.
Okay, you had a bad shock. But let's see if your memory's still intact. What do you remember?
A meteor is heading for Earth in 23 hours, and it's down to me, and me alone, to intercept it and save the entire planet.
Hallelujah.
But you'd be better off asking Thermo Man, because I'm only a shopkeeper. Oh, I get it. I'm Thermo Man, and I've got to stop the meteor.
Yes!
I hope I can do it.
You can do it. Let's get training.
What if I can't do it?
You'll be fine.
There's so little time.
You can do it, George.
Arnie, let me speak to him. I'm his wife. Stop whining and just do it!
Right, thanks for that. Let's do it.
Thanks, Janet.
Oh, come on. Oh, thanks for coming to say goodbye, Janet. I appreciate it.
Oh, just thought I'd stop by.
Oh, yeah, is that Mr. Ron Jones? Yeah, well, this is North Hotel Centre again. Do you remember a year ago we told you'd only got a year to live, and then a couple of days ago we said you were okay? Yeah, well, it looks like we were right the first time, doesn't it? Yeah, bye-bye. Peculiar race, the British, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Well, the world's going to end in a few hours, and...
I've come to see Dr. Crispin about my bunion.
Why? What's the point?
I need some ointment for it. I've only got enough to last this week.
You're gonna die in the morning.
So why have you come in today?
I was feeling a bit lonely. The triplets are out and the neighbours tend to avoid me. I don't know why. Besides, I wanted to see Dr. Crispin. Well, I've worked with him for 12 years now, and I just wanted to tell him, you know, before we go to the great health centre in the sky, what a useless tosser he is.
Right. I'd better go in and see him.
You need to tell him he's a tosser as well, do you?
Come in, Janet, come. Terrible day.
Yep.
I've just spoken to my agent for the very last time.
Oh, you never know, it might not be.
Well, it was. I've just sacked him. Breakfast Telly cancels my show on psychosis just to make way for some end-of-the-world special, and he doesn't even put up a fight. I should have been the last face on television before Impact's not Eamon Bloody Holmes.
Well, if the worst does come to the worst, I just wanted to say goodbye. It's been a pleasure and a privilege working with you.
Thank you. It's good to be appreciated.
Yes, it is. I suppose we all need compliments at a time like this.
We certainly do. Well, thanks for coming. Oh, there was one thing while you were here. I was wondering if you might do me a favour.
Yes, of course. What do you want me to do?
I was wondering if you'd sleep with me. It's just... I know you're going to find this rather hard to believe. It's just that I've never been with a woman, and I don't want to die like that. I mean, I've never been with a man either, obviously. In fact, I've never been with anyone. The only time I've shared my bed is when the dogs climbed in beside me. Not that we've done anything, oh God, no. So, what do you think? Oh, I know why you're staring. You're looking at me and thinking, oh, but he's gorgeous, he's a babe magnet. He must have had loads of women. But the truth is, the only thing I am is desperate. Oh, please, Janet, it won't take long. In fact, I'm so desperate it won't take any time at all.
Well, you certainly know how to turn a woman on.
You think so?
No. Piers, I'm very fond of you in an odd sort of way, but you're being ridiculous. You're asking me, a happily married woman, to betray my husband, to betray myself for a few moments of cheap, meaningless, loveless sex. Is that what you really want?
Yes.